It is now 6:15 on this Wednesday night. Betsy Kling back with us. Do you just basically take out the weather forecast from the day before these days and kind of roll it out and say, here it is?
You'd think it'd be easy to do, most certainly.
Right.
But believe it or not, we're kind of fine-tuning the rain chances, especially as it pertains to the weekend, which a lot of people think is kind of a big deal. And then especially next week. And since it's been so dry, we're all looking for the rain. And it's going to be coming, but not tonight. We have clear skies that continue for us. That's going to allow the temperatures to dip back. We're going 50s here in the city. Farther south, though, we're going to be in the 40s to start the day tomorrow in some spots, but we have clear skies that abound. Now, as far as the rainfall this month, we've had one little batch of rain, almost 1/4 of an inch of rain on the 4th. Otherwise, our dry line just keeps getting drier as the deficit continues to grow. 1.85 inches below average now for the month of September here in Cleveland. So let's see how that stacks up compared to some of the other locations for the month. 1.89 inches below average now for Akron-Canton and 1.88 inches for Mansfield. Again, that is just for September. And all of that is adding up, and it's all put into a package with the drought monitor. This is last week's drought monitor. It's updated every Thursday, so we'll get a new update tomorrow. And you can see that we do have widespread abnormally dry conditions across much of the state. That's this bright yellow color. The beige color, that's where we get into moderate drought conditions, and you get into this orange, that's severe drought. And you can see that that encompasses much of Carroll County at this point and over toward the West Virginia Panhandle. So very dry conditions continue in the state, not only for the state of Ohio, but regions all around us as we have been dealing with this dry air. Off to the east and off to the west, they have had tons of rain. Norfolk, Virginia got over 7 inches of rain yesterday alone. Areas of the Plain States stacking up all kinds of rain and thunderstorms with a very stubborn storm system that is sitting in the Plain States. It's going to take some time to move to the east. And the reason it's taking its sweet time is actually an area of high pressure that's coming in here from the north. So our rain chances really won't start to pick up now until later on Sunday with some pop-up chances. So that's improvement in the Sunday's forecast, but we're going to have better chances for rain coming in on Monday and Tuesday. Let me show you why, as we have these dry conditions that continue across the state of Ohio. This storm system out to the west is going to be held back, unfortunately, as we have area of high pressure that's dropping down through Canada, and that will push a cold front through northern Ohio on Friday. So we're going to move temperatures up tomorrow, and then we'll step back on Friday with slightly cooler conditions, partly cloudy skies. Can't say it's a non-zero chance for rain on Friday, but it's definitely not looking likely. As that front moves south, it washes out, and then we get what's known as return flow. So that is going to allow the heat and the humidity to come back at us on Saturday. That will also open up the door for that storm system to the west to begin to move in finally on Sunday. That's our little chance for rain. And then better chances will be coming in, as mentioned, on Monday and Tuesday. How much does all of this add up to? Well, just in the next 7 days, you can see we are looking at the possibility of getting some appreciable rain. I think the higher amounts are going to be completely dependent on thunderstorms, which at this point don't look great, but we are at least getting something out of it. So tonight we have areas of fog. We probably will have some widespread fog across many areas, especially south and east of the city. So from 5 to 8 a.m., just a heads up your morning drive. You may need a couple extra minutes or, pay attention a little more as you get out the door in the morning. Now, as far as your National Designer hour-by-hour forecast, we're going to take off for the races tomorrow afternoon, up around the 80-degree mark. Once again, lots of sunshine here in the land, and we're going to continue the sunny skies into the start of the day on Friday. Partly cloudy conditions for the afternoon. And as mentioned, that cold front's going to dial us back into the upper 70s. Then here comes the return flow. We're right back into the 80s. Sunday is going to feel warm, muggy even, with shower chances returning for the first day of fall, which kicks off a little bit of a cooler trend into the end of next week.
All right. Thank you, Betsy.
You got it.